Hello folks, it's Sean, Victorian Paper. Slightly different video today because I'm not going to be smoking a pipe. Today I'm going to be smoking a cigar. Now, I know quite a few of you also smoke cigars. Some of you aren't interested in cigars at all. Now, I've had an interest in them, and if I'm honest, I haven't smoked a cigar for, I'm thinking it was probably my mid-20s when I last smoked one. Back when I used to smoke cigarettes, I also used to quite enjoy cigars. Although back then I did inhale them half the time, so not good. And I'm certainly not going to do that now. Now, I've actually had these for a while. It's nothing special. Bought from Estivals in Germany. They're European-made cigars. I think it says on here somewhere. Arnold Andre Cigar Company, made in EU. I know nothing about them. I would quite like to learn about cigars. Obviously, all the various types, obviously the Cuban and New World and the rest of it. I don't know too much, but I do quite take interest in you guys that do smoke them, and I can see the appeal. Only thing that puts me off slightly is the cost. Obviously, some of the finer cigars are really quite expensive, especially in the UK anyway. I mean, again, coming from Germany, not sure what these would retail for in the UK, but it was less than €2, I think. So it's not going to be anything special. So obviously it's in a tube. Let me just take my glasses off now. I've read what's on the tube. So a decently sized cigar. I mean, certainly for me anyway. I have actually, when I say this is the first cigar I've smoked for probably over 20 years. That's not entirely the truth. I did buy some Toscano cigars in the same order as this actually a couple of months ago. And I have smoked 2 halves of those Toscanos that you cut in half. So they're only yay big. So this is the first, if you like, a proper full-size lengthwise cigar. So the reason I've taken so long to actually get around smoking these, like I say, I've had them a couple of months now, is I've got to be honest, I was a little bit wary. I haven't got the highest nicotine tolerance. Now, I've learned with a pipe which blends I can smoke and which there's none I can't, but in terms of bowl size. So there's some that I will always smoke in a much smaller bowl pipe or not fill a larger bowl if it's a pipe I want to smoke. So yeah, I've always been a bit wary as to how I'm going to manage with these, because obviously once you've lit it, got halfway down, felt sick. There just happens to be a bucket in front of me. I haven't brought that in deliberately. It's actually got a hammer in it, so obviously I don't think I'd have put a hammer in it for this purpose, but it might come in handy, you never know. But yeah, that was my only concern. That's why it's taken me so long. But anyway, it's a Sunday morning. I've had a decent breakfast not too long ago, so that was the thing. It's not been hours. So I thought, yeah, it's white outside. I'll insert a clip for you just to show you what the weather's doing here at the minute. I know we all like talking about the weather. So there you go. Not a day for going out. So a day for sitting back, nice cup of coffee, and let's give this a go. So I'll get it sorted, get it lit, give you my first impressions as to whether I even like the thing, and then we'll come back a little bit later on and see if I was ill or whether I'm doing okay. So we'll see in a bit. Okay, so we're lit and underway. Just drawing through the cigar. It's had a reasonably free draw to it. I know with some cigars there's a problem would have been quite tight. This was fine. It's machine rolled, I guess, for the price. And it had a really nice sort of chocolatey taste to it, just drawing air through it. Now it's lit. It's quite mild. Certainly not as punchy as the little Toscanos I smoked. They're pure Kentucky, so you knew they were going to be very bold flavours. This is much more subtle. Obviously, my palating with the pipe tobaccos, even though it's developed quite a bit, I still can't pick out individual flavours, but this does still have a little bit of a, not as much as when I was just drawing through it unlit, but it does still have a mild chocolatey taste to it. But I've got to say, I like it. I think it, like I say, it helps not being absolute smack in the face, strong nicotine wise. Obviously, far too early to tell. So I'll crack on. I'll watch a bit of Netflix, and I'll let you know later how I got on with it and whether I shall explore this more or whether I was sick as a dog and it's probably not for me. We'll see you later. So back again. Down to about the last third now. Now, like I said, I'm no reviewer really, especially on something I know virtually nothing about, which is cigars. But what I can comment on is the experience. So, like I said, it's been many, many years since I've smoked a proper, decent sized cigar. And I must say, I've quite enjoyed the experience. It's been nice here, sat with my cup of coffee, watching Netflix, screen's right behind the camera now. And yeah, it's been really pleasant. I miss the interaction a little with the pipe, obviously the regular tamping and care to keep the thing going. This hasn't gone out at all. It's just kept burning along. The flavour's been consistent. I can feel the nicotine, but it's not strong at all, which, like I said, was my concern, that I'd get halfway in and just couldn't handle it. But obviously every cigar is different. This still quite mild in flavour and obviously quite mild in nicotine. So as a beginner with cigars, it's been perfect, really. But yes, very much enjoyed it. I do absolutely love the room note of a cigar. Taste in the mouth, the smoke, very pleasant. So I think I will explore a little further. Now I know I'm not going to keel over. So I think what I'll have to do is get in touch with some of you guys that regularly smoke cigars and even review them on occasion, and ask you for a little bit of advice on where to go next to broaden my horizons a little. Perhaps start trying some finer, nicer cigars if you like, although I don't think there's anything wrong with this one. I don't, like I say, yeah, it's not going to replace the pipe, absolutely not. But as a nice, on the odd occasion, I think I could well enjoy this. So, anyway, for those of you that did stick around, thank you for watching. And if you've got any advice yourselves, pop it down in the comments. But like I said, I will get in touch with some of you for a bit of advice anyway. So, hope you're all well. Be safe. I'll see you soon.